Well, hello. Welcome to week one of fantasy football, and I already have waiver wires for you, even though the season hasn't started. So this is going to be your week one pickups. This is what I'm going to go through: your quarterbacks, your running backs, your wide receivers, and your tight ends. I'm going to tell you who to grab, who you should be watching, and who you can use as spot starters. So in the off season, I moved to the mountains. They're behind me there, covered in fog. It's early in the morning. You can hear the crickets going. I don't know if you can hear that. But anyways, let's get right into it. With the quarterbacks, first, grabs. I don't really have any grabs right now or any watches. I'm just going to go right to spot starters because some of you guys had Peyton Manning, probably draft him a little early, and then you find out dude's not going to be playing, and it might be for a while. So your first pickup is Kerry Collins. He's going to take the helm in Indianapolis, and I look for him to do okay. He really isn't that bad of a quarterback. He's done well with Tennessee previously. He's got a lot of weapons around him. I think if you can even play matchups, even with your typical starter, maybe you have somebody who's got a tough matchup this week. Kerry Collins can be a nice replacement. Next is another spot starter in Matt Hasselbeck. I think a lot of people have just kind of, pushed him to the side, but I think he's worth keeping an eye on. I think he's worth, at least, if you're in a tough spot, maybe you have Peyton Manning, someone else picked up Kerry Collins, you're really hunting for somebody. Matt Hasselbeck is kind of a sneaky spot starter. All right, let's move right into running backs. I got a ton of them for you. First, your grabs. I want you to grab DeLone Carter out of Indianapolis. He is definitely on the come up. They're going to start giving some short yardage opportunities, and I think Indianapolis will run the ball a little bit more. So DeLone Carter is a great pickup for you as a grab. Next is Jerome Harrison. That's someone I'm taking a look at. He's the guy that has the experience. We've seen him run before, do well before, and a Javid Best is definitely injury prone. So somebody that you really need to think about grabbing, especially for you best owners. Who am I watching? I'm watching Deja Karim. He's the new backup for MJD after Rashad Jennings is lost for the season. We all know MJD is injury prone as well, so I definitely would think about looking at him. I'm watching him right now. I want to see how well he can do, so he's on my watch list. Next is Kendall Hunter from San Francisco. We all know Frank Gore's injury history. If you're a Gore owner, you might want to think about Kendall Hunter. Everyone else, just watch what he's doing. Next, your spot starters. Arian Foster. Not a lot of news out there about week one, and it makes everybody nervous. You got to be ready. You got to know right before the game time who you're going to put in. A safe one is Ben Tate. But funny enough, Derek Ward is ahead of him, and they'll be splitting carries. Derek Ward is ahead on the depth chart, so somebody that's most likely on your waiver wire is Derek Ward. If you're really hunting, really needing somebody, maybe someone else already picked up Ben Tate, and you're looking for a flyer, Derek Ward is somebody you can consider. Let's move on to wide receivers. No grabs, but a couple guys to watch. I want you to watch Greg Little in Cleveland. He's got a ton of talent. I think Colts are easing him in, but he'll go in there pretty quick. Someone I'm watching, I'm hoping for. I've seen some great separation from him. He's got a lot of ability. Greg Little definitely has that opportunity. I'm also watching Denarius Moore. I want to see how he does in Oakland. We don't talk a lot about Oakland wide receivers because Jason Campbell just isn't all that great. But I do think you need to watch this young guy, especially for dynasty leaguers. Denarius Moore can impress. I'm also watching Antonio Brown. Had a great preseason game. People are getting excited about him. But you also have Emmanuel Sanders waiting there, Hines Ward waiting there, Mike Wallace. I mean, there's a lot of weapons. So Antonio Brown for me is a watch, but could easily move into spot starter with a quickness. Okay, next, spot starter is Brandon Gibson in St. Louis. Sam Bradford's going to be tossing the ball. It's going to be going to Mike Sims-Walker and Brandon Gibson. A couple others like Kendrick, Lance Kendricks, who we'll talk about in a little bit as a tight end. But Brandon Gibson is somebody you can use as a spot starter. I'm expecting him to do pretty well, and I hope that pans out. Finally, your tight ends, spot starter. That's all I've got for you. And that's Lance Kendricks, especially for you PPR owners. He's a big target. He's going to play as a wide receiver in St. Louis and someone you can get pretty excited about at the tight end position. So keep an eye on that. That's it for week one. I hope that helps you. We're back in the saddle. We're ready to go. If you got questions, go to the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Hatty Waiver Wire Guru. And you can post up there. We'll respond to you. I prefer that you go to our Facebook page and, get your questions out there, and that's it. Look for I've submitted an app to the App Store for iPhone and iPad owners. It's going to be a weekly rankings app. And that should be out in the store soon enough. We're waiting on that. It's been submitted. It'll be 99 cents, and when you buy it, it'll cover you for the iPhone and the iPad, and it'll cover you all season long. Okay, so you can keep a lookout on that. We also have the weekly rankings right on the website. So you can go there right now. They're right up there, and they're live, and they're ready to go if you need some help setting your lineups. And then again, always hit me up on the Facebook page. Good luck. Let's kick some butt. I'm going to find those gems for you like I did last year. I'm going to find that next Peyton Hillis for you. I'm going to find that next Sidney Rice for you that we had that one year. Miles Austin. We're going to have a ton of people coming off the waiver wire this year. I'm going to find them. I'm going to dig them up, and then we're going to be able to kick some butt, because we all know you win from the waiver wire, and that's how you win. You have a good draft, but the guys that are going to win the season are the waiver wire. When you pick up Michael Vick, you're going to win. That's what I did. I picked up Michael Vick off the waiver wire, and bam! All right, that's how we win. Good luck, and let's kick some butt.